Good morning. We have Kara Moss with the Fuzion School of the Arts with us here today, and we are spotlighting Kara and of course the Fuzion School of the Arts, and we're super excited that you're here with us today, and we want to learn more about Fuzion and School of the Arts. So if you could just tell your story and let us learn about you and what you do.
Yeah. So I could talk about Fuzion all day long. Growing up, my family was heavily involved in the arts, dance, theater, drama. It was just part of our life as children. Super exciting time to grow up in that and to just be a part of productions, and took dance classes, and it just became part of our way of life. And my sister and I, as we got older, we said, this is what we want to do. We want to invite other people into this and to create a space for others to learn dance specifically, because that is what we focused on. In 2012, my sister and I opened the doors to Fuzion Dance Studio. And we offered in 2012, and we offered dance classes only, a variety of dance classes, but we were solely focused on dance. Things were going well, lots of growth. We had our own children in that time, and so our babies were learning to dance here at the studio. It was a very special time. And then, of course, 2020 hit, COVID, world shuts down. And in 2020, here at Fuzion, we kind of had, we shut down along with the rest of the world. Everything went crazy. And we were kind of faced with a question, are we just done? Should we just be done? It was a good run. Are we just done? Should we close the doors? And that's kind of the summer of 2020 was some wrestling with that. But instead, this idea started brewing. Maybe instead of closing the doors, we actually opened them wider. And it was in January of 2021, we became a full performing arts school. So so we transitioned from just dance. We started offering theater classes, visual art classes, and music lessons, group music classes, private music lessons. And so we just went, you know what, instead of closing, let's just make it bigger. And that was January of 2021. And each season, as we have started a new school year, we have just seen exponential growth here, which to me was a sign that this community,
this was meant to be.
Community was like hungry for it. And we have students from 3-year-olds all the way up to adults who come through our doors every week and just immerse themselves in the arts. And it's really special. So that's kind of like our background and in a nutshell, and how we sort of became who we are today. So that was 2021, Fuzion School of the Arts.
I love it. I love the concept. So several years ago, I took dance for I think 6 years.
What kind of dance did you do?
Well, I did tap, jazz, and ballet.
Well, look at that. We're going to have to wrangle you into some adult classes here. We're going to put you on stage tap dancing. We do. We have adult ballet and adult tap classes.
That's awesome. Awesome. Well, and so that studio at that time, which was several years ago. That studio, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, because I was several years younger then, but so I think the woman who was the instructor, she retired. So, and you correct me if I'm wrong, but we didn't have anything here, correct?
Yeah.
Until your sister came along.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I know there's been a few things have kind of come and gone over the years here, and someone just the other day was saying to me like, wow, y'all have really hung in there. Y'all have really been around for a while now, haven't you? And I said, yeah, like there's just something about when you love a community you're a part of and you're just like faithful in showing up consistently. I think we're really beginning to see the fruit of that here in this community.
That is
really
so
special.
Amazing. And there's just so many questions I want to ask. So visual arts could you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, so we have, we call them departments. So here at Fuzion, our visual art department is led by Melody Basinger, and she's done a phenomenal job beginning to build this program. And so our visual arts, we have kind of your fundamental of arts, learning about elements of art and art mediums and even some art history, and they're getting their hands into things and they're creating stuff. They also offer drawing. We have drawing classes and painting classes, and this coming school year they're opening up the art studio space for some open art studio space to invite artists in, like come. You can use supplies and you can create stuff, like we'll have an instructor there who can kind of talk you through some things if you want, or you just come get messy in the art space and create something that you want to create. And again, in our art classes, they begin at age 5 and go up to adults.
That is so impressive. So this studio, it encompasses this whole area.
Almost this whole building.
Okay.
Yep.
Wow,
the whole strip mall.
That is so impressive. Well, I don't know about our viewers, which I hope that our viewers join in with me. I think for sure I'm going to take a class of some sort.
We're gonna hold her to that. We're gonna get her tap shoes back on.
I may have to buy some new ones. But that is so exciting. Yeah. So 5 years old to adults.
Yep. So our dance program begins at age 3. We have little, oh my goodness, and they're getting ready to take the stage. Our showcases are coming up. So little 3-year-olds, we have 3-year-olds in dance program all the way up to adults. And then our theater, music, and visual art is 5 years old and up.
Okay, okay.
And our music program, we've got some group classes like group choirs. And then we have private lessons. So we've got students who are taking private lessons in violin, flute, French horn, saxophone, drums.
Who teaches all of these classes?
We have a great team. So I think I'm going to get the number right, but I might be wrong. I think our team as a whole, I think there's about 25 team members who are a part of teaching group classes or private lessons. Yeah.
Well, I wish I was musically inclined.
Me too.
So I'll start out, I think, and members listening, our wonderful members and viewers listening, I think I'm going to start out with a dance class.
Okay.
I think I'm going to do
All
it.
right.
And then I want to learn art because it's so creative and subjective.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, so I tend to go more toward the abstracts. Do you have a favorite?
Oh gosh, as far as visual art, I think I enjoy. I think I'm more of a realist. I love seeing our students. We've got in the art room, it's even set up, some of their stuff is displayed. Seeing their, I guess it's called graphite sketches, their pencil drawing stuff. Okay. There's like a lion in there that one of our students did that I'm like, how can anybody do that with a pencil?
Right.
It's so beautiful.
I mean, people are just so talented.
Yeah.
You know?
One of the things that I feel like is so special about Fuzion is that we get to discover those talents. Students come in and they jump into a class and maybe they've never picked up a pencil and tried to draw something. Or maybe they've doodled a little at home, but with just a little bit of guidance, a little bit of instruction, all of a sudden they're like, oh my gosh, I didn't know I could do this. I had no idea I could draw like this. I had no idea I could sing like this. I had no idea that, like, I'm a dancer. I can move. And they step in and they jump into a class, and next thing you know, an artist has been born. And that just never gets old to me. I just love seeing that every time.
So I'm assuming that is your greatest asset.
Yeah.
Is just seeing whether it's a child or an adult just grow into themselves and
for sure.
find a passion that they didn't know.
For sure. Oh my goodness.
They had.
Sheila, we've had students come in completely terrified to take the stage. Maybe they joined a theater class and they were beginning to learn lines and they had to do a monologue, and they got up early in the semester, they're working on it, and I mean, they're like mousy voice and they're timid and they're so like reserved. And then the weeks go on. By the end of that school year, that student is on stage just confident
and singing
and just like doing their monologue and just owning it, and just to see that transformation happen in a student. And you go like, oh my, like, are you the same kid who walked in here in August that took the stage in May? How in the world? Like that is the dream, just to see students transform. They learn something about themselves and then they become, I think, just like an even better version of themselves, knowing who they are even more, and just the team coming around, fellow classmates. There's, I think, another, if you will say, asset of who we are is just the culture we're really striving to create here, that is so positive and so safe.
Yes.
I think a lot of times in the art world, things can get a little bit, I don't know, just the competitiveness, the competitive nature of creatives.
I can see that.
Yeah, so like if you're a creative and I'm a creative, like I'm like, are you better than me? Or I don't know if I measure up. And there's just a lot of kind of, I remember as a kid going into summer camps for dance intensives, and you just like walk into the studio and everybody's eyeing each other.
Right.
Like, how do I stack up against you? And how do I measure up against you? And here, I'm just like, we're not doing that. That's not the atmosphere and the culture we want to have here. This is a safe place for everybody. And this is a safe place for you to try something and maybe fail at it a few times, and you're just going to get cheered on anyway, and we're going to keep trying, and then you're going to find out you can do it, right? And we're just that competitive nature. We're really working as a team and working with our families and our students to go, like, we're all in this together.
Yes.
And let's do this together, and let's support each other, and let's, like, I'm so cheering you on in what your passion is, and you're cheering us on in what our passion is, and it's just, it's a really, I just keep using the word special. When I talk to people about Fuzion, I just go, it's so special what's happening here with our families and our students.
And it's so infectious.
Yeah.
And happy. You're in a happy place. Okay, so what are your hours that you're open?
Yeah, so we do offer some daytime classes because there are students who maybe they're homeschoolers or something like that, so they've got a little flexibility in their schedule where they like some daytime hours. So we do offer some daytime classes in different departments. For the most part, most of our classes begin at 4 in the afternoon and run all evening. Our schedule will be on our website, fuzionschool.com.
Fuzion School
is our website, and you can kind of scroll through and see all the classes we offer, class descriptions, days and times that things are offered.
Okay.
We also have kind of rolled out a scholarship program.
Oh, good.
Because that is one of the things that was really on my heart as we transitioned to be Fuzion School of the Arts.
Right.
I woke up one morning and I told my husband, I said, we have to have scholarships. Because I think that in our area, there are families who maybe finances are the barrier. And like I said, one of the most exciting things is discovering artists who are right here in Jefferson County, right here in this area.
Yes.
And what if there are dancers or singers or musicians or actors right around the corner?
Yes.
But if finances are the barrier, how will they ever know that they have this gift? Or how will we as a community ever get to receive that gift from them? And so I said, we've got to do scholarships. And I told our school admin, I said, the next time somebody calls and if they ask, do you offer financial assistance? I said, just tell them yes. And she's like, well, where are we getting that money?
Well,
and I said, I don't know yet, but I believe it's going to come. And literally within 24 hours, somebody walked through our doors and handed us a check and said, I just want to give you this because I believe in what's happening here.
That's awesome.
It was incredible. And then literally a few hours after that, a lady comes in here and says, I've been driving by this place so many times. Do you happen to offer scholarships? And we said, yes, we do. And that was the start of our scholarship program, and it has grown and grown. I want to say for this school year, we have around 60 students who are in our scholarship program.
Well, a couple of things. Our chamber, we can help you with that.
Amazing.
Too.
Amazing.
Okay?
Yeah.
So that's going to be one of our incentives that we can help you with.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Well,
I mean, that's huge.
Listen, we're here. Our Jefferson County Chamber of Commerce is here for you.
Thank you.
In your school, and we, I mean, that's just why we're here.
Yeah.
Is to connect you with people, get the word out, educate.
Yeah.
So,
that's
I'll make
huge.
sure that's an
huge.
incentive
Thank you.
for us.
It's really
Initiative,
special.
excuse
Yeah,
me.
it's really incredible, and the feedback we've gotten from families, I can't even tell you the gratitude that families come back and express and say, like, if it wasn't for the scholarship, we could have never done this. And my student is thriving, and my child has grown or overcome this or overcome that because they are here. And I know our families, it just means a lot to them to have that opportunity. It's making a huge difference in families' lives.
Yes, and coming here to Fuzion School of the Arts after school. And, you know, a lot of children may not have things to do after school. You know, they may not play sports, or they may not have, you know, band practice or any type of practice for that matter. So this gives them a wonderful outlet to come and find a new passion that they may not even know they had.
Exactly. And the friendships, oh my goodness, the friendships that are developed between students here it's just amazing. I overheard, we had dress rehearsals this past week, and I overheard two moms meeting each other going, I think you're my kid's best friend's mom. Like, they never see each other here, but their kids have become best friends in class, and they finally got to connect.
Great.
And you just go,
that's so great.
Even that is, I mean, that's so huge for kids to have that.
Yes, and I know that we have Fuzion on our Tuesdays. So, and I'm sure that hours are on there too.
Okay.
But I will double check.
Okay.
And anyway, and just in case they're not, we'll make sure.
Okay, perfect.
Because we have a great staff at the chamber, and our staff is there to help promote you and our other members and just unite us. And I'm super excited. So I have a quick question about myself. Okay, so I'm committing to a dance class.
I feel like you're gonna have to have a follow-up at some point. You're gonna have to have one of these where you're gonna do a little tap number or something.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Okay, so where would I start? Like, I guess the beginner class.
Yeah, the adult tap class. We would just plug you right into that adult tap class.
Okay, you've heard it here on our MemberCast. I'm going to take a tap class.
Okay,
so
it's on.
Yes, it's on. It's on. It's on camera. So what would you like to say to our viewers, our sweet, wonderful viewers?
Yeah.
What would you like to say to them? If you had to say one thing to get them to come on over, what would you say?
I would say to people who maybe have never jumped into the arts in any capacity, I would say it's really fun. Don't be scared. Don't be scared to try. Don't be scared to try something new. Or if you've dabbled in it some, we'd love to have you come be a part of the Fuzion family, because when you step through our doors, we always hope that's what our students and families feel, that you are part of the Fuzion family. That you'll find community here, you'll find safe space to grow, to try new things. To viewers or members who aren't like, oh yeah, the arts are my thing, or I've got a grandkid who wants to jump in, but if you're looking for somewhere to support something that is making a difference in this community and in the lives of students and their families, this is also a great way to get involved in community, even if you don't want to jump into a tap class or an art class or a private music lesson. If you're just looking for some place to go, where can I invest that is paying dividends in the community, in making a difference?
The return on the investment. I have a question, which I probably should have asked this at the beginning, but how did you come up with Fuzion?
Okay, cool. That's a great question. This became our name when we were thinking about our faith plays a huge part in who we are. And so for my sister and I, Fuzion was a collaboration, a fusing of our artistic passion and our faith.
Okay, I love it.
And then it's kind of evolved and become an even greater meaning when now we are a fusion of all the arts. Where they all come together, and it's kind of like an explosiveness.
I feel that.
Yeah, it's like it's an explosiveness of when all the arts come together. It's a fusion of music, dance, visual art, theater, all coming together.
Well, and I said I'm not musically inclined, but how do I know that really when I haven't even...
Have you tried?
Right. So I may have to do that too. But I'm starting with tap class.
Okay.
I'm doing it. I feel like I need to go buy tap shoes right now, actually. I just want to say to you that this is amazing. And I am thrilled that you are a Jefferson County Chamber of Commerce member. And we are here for you always. You just pick up the phone and we'll do whatever we can to help you and help you thrive even more, help you make even more connections. But I want to go back to, I said incentives just a few minutes ago, but I meant initiatives. I really want to have an initiative for you for scholarships. Because that's so important. How many children to adults do you have enrolled?
Yeah, so this school year we had, I believe the number is 267.
267. Okay. That's a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot, and that's just individual students, and then we have multiple students who take multiple classes a week with us. I believe if we run the report in our software of how many, that's our total number of students. If it's how many times is a student coming into a class, it's around 560.
Goodness.
Because the number of students who take, maybe they're in a dance class, they're also in a music class, or they're in theater, maybe they're musical theater and a dance class, or they take private voice lessons or a private music lesson and visual art classes, and so they're here multiple times a week. But when you think about it, you're going like, that number of students are coming through our doors every single week, right here in Jefferson City.
That is
amazing.
So impressive.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to ask this too. So let's talk just a couple of minutes about money. Like what does an average class cost? Just a guesstimate.
So group classes are $45 a month.
Okay.
And that's for your first class. So within a family, you've got maybe 2 students and they're taking a couple classes. The first class in that family is $45 a month, and then every additional class they add on is $35 a month.
Okay.
So we kind of try to build in some discounts. Those are all of our classes that are between 30 minutes and an hour long, is that 45 and then 35, and then our classes that are an hour and 15 minutes to an hour and a half or 2 hours, that's $55 a month, and then every additional is $45.
Well, I would like to I think I should start out with a 30-minute class. What do you think? I'm thinking 30 minutes to an hour. I don't know that I can do a 2-hour yet.
Yeah, the adult tap class is an hour.
Okay.
So
okay.
I think you
Surely
can swing
I
it.
can do
I
that
think you can
for
swing
years.
it. Yeah.
Surely I can do that. I do play tennis.
Okay.
So I think.
Well, that takes some coordination.
Yes, surely.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, of course. Okay, Kara, if you will, please tell us about some of the upcoming events that you have coming up.
Okay, so we're gearing up for summer programs. We have a lot of classes, camps, workshops. We've got some mini camps. We call them mini camps. There are 3-day camps for this is our dance department, 3-day mini camps for 3-year-olds up to 8-year-olds.
Okay.
We're doing Grinchmas in July and Squishmallow Dance Party, and these camps are full of crafts and snacks and stories and movement and music, and it is the most exciting morning for a 4-year-old you could ever imagine. It's magical. Lots of decorations. They like step into these worlds. So in June is our Squishmallow one, and they get to bring their favorite stuffed animal with them to their mini camp, and then in July they will step into the world of Who's and Grinch, and we're having Christmas in July, which is going to be really fun.
Hey, do they get presents too?
Well, they get to take home something after every day of camp that week, so it's very exciting. It's very exciting. And then we have a really fun week-long camp that is called Articipate. And this week is devoted to exposing students to every genre of the arts. So they're going to come in, and it's like a full immersive week in visual art, in music, in movement, and in theater. So it's really exciting. It's packed full of anything you could think of as far as the arts. And then at the end of the week, I believe there's a presentation to the families, to parents, of what the kids have been working on all week. And then we offer some of our standard technique classes in dance, ballet, contemporary, that kind of keeps up weekly in the summer. And then there's some open studio art times and some special, there's a bookmaking workshop.
Okay.
So just there's a little bit of everything going on this summer.
love
Our
it.
private music lessons, those run all summer. So if anybody's interested in private music lessons, those are just scheduled throughout the summer as well.
Wow.
And our registration is open for the new school year. The 2024-2025 school year
Oh my goodness.
registration is open. So people can look at the schedule and see what classes are coming up for the new school year.
Well, I was just taking a quick peek over here at all of the notes I had written down, and there are so many amazing things that Fuzion School of the Arts offers. And you can go to
FuzionSchool.com.
Fuzion School, excuse me, FuzionSchool.com. You can get the phone number, you can get the classes, you can get pricing, and I'm going to be needing to sign up for, of course, my tap class that I'm going to be taking very, very soon. And I just want to thank Kara and just thank you for all you do for our community.
Yeah, it is our pleasure. We love this community. We love being a part of the chamber. We're very thankful for the support and for the connections and collaboration, and it's really special to get to come together and serve this community.
Yes, it's all about unity.
Yeah.
And Kara, thank you for being a member of the chamber, and anything, I mean anything we can do for you, we sure will.
Thank you.
And I'm excited. So thank you. Thank you to our viewers. And I hope that you will visit FuzionSchool.com for more information. Thank you.